Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are examining the level 20 Twink. This character will be for boosting, like leveling up characters, and hopefully it gets around the XP debuff that the level 11 Twink faces. So yeah, the plan for this character, build it up as much as I possibly can on my main account, and then I'm going to transfer it across to a free trial account where the XP debuff hopefully won't be there. So stay tuned on the channel to if that actually works. I haven't transferred it yet because I want to do everything I possibly can to make this character as powerful as possible before the move, because it's going to be a one-way ticket. It means I won't be able to use the auction house, I won't be able to use mail, all kinds of things, all kinds of restrictions with the free trial account. So here is an in-depth guide of the loadout. Alright, so I'm just going to go through the gear. It's got a very similar loadout to the level 11, but with some slight variation. So you've got access to this helm here, which is a drop in a dungeon, this one here. Slightly better than the one you can get from the quest. You can still, obviously, if you watch my previous video on level 11 Twink, you can still get the level, be scaled to your level. It's slightly worse stats than the one that drops from the dungeon. This is if you want to min-max. Amnesia, as usual, this is our go-to neck piece. It comes with 3 sockets. If you attach the dual crafting sockets to it, and then you obviously put the Mark of the Hidden Satyr enchantment on it, and then you put the Shadowlands, let me have a look at the names of them. Vitalizing Jewel Doublet, a Haste Gem, and a Straddling Jewel Doublet. So I'm basically only running Shadowlands gems 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. War Chiefs Manel, this is from a quest in Old Hillsbrad. It's not actually a drop, it's from the quest that you get at the start. You have to do a few quests, and at the end of it you'll get the socketed shoulders. This is just from current time walking. You've got haste and speed, and I've also enchanted it with the engineering parachute cloak as well. We've got the chest piece. This is also from a quest. I believe this one is from Arkandon Crypt. So you won't be a drop here, it'll be from a quest at the start of the dungeon, just to kill the last boss. I might include it now. If you come here on the map in TBC timeline, grab this quest here. What is it? This one? With that, 3 sockets, all you have to do is kill the boss. Alright, so I just beat this boss, but I couldn't really press record while I was fighting it, but he was actually quite tricky. What you need to do is going to cast a debuff on you. Something like, he basically steals your soul, he rips your soul out, and a little version of you, like a ghost version of you, attacks you, and you get this debuff where you get 50% less healing, 50% less damage. It's very important you kill the ghost thing, because yeah, otherwise like you don't get your healing, so you just die. So it took me 2 attempts to get it. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got a ring. Sick. That's the quest done. Alright, so handing in the quest now. There it is. Braces, just from current time walking, enchanted with strength. Gloves, this actually dropped first time. This one actually drops from Blood Furnace, this boss here. I had dropped my first run, so I was incredibly lucky. And he's got 5 strength on there. And these gems here, this is a new addition. Bold, Crimson Spinal. A lot of people have been using 2s, and they actually give you 3. Alright, so now the belt. Belt is from current time walking, and I've got an engineering enchantment on it, or engineering tinker rather. There it is. So it's just an emergency heal that you can use once every minute. And I've also got, like I said, I got the parachute. I've tried the nitro boost from Northrend. However, they don't stack with swiftness potion. They share a cooldown, so I decided to put the healing one on. What else we got? So legs, what you do is you level up leatherworking first, your first profession, go to Pandaria, you get this enchantment. I may have recorded it, may not. If there is, it'll be right now. What you can do is you can come here, I'm walking Pandaria, or Pandaria, whatever, get your level 5 leatherworking. I'll spy all these, doesn't even matter. And then you go to your, if you've got one of these, it costs 20k, but mammoth, this one here. And then you look at the vendor on the back, and I need one, but, and look at that. Alright, what do we got? So, strength 8, crit 4. Stam. No, don't care. Alright, so it's this one. Enchant. Legs. Done. That's it. Now I'm going to drop this profession and you'll be able to see. Unlearn. Look at these pants. Still active. And then I've got 3. You can honestly have 3 of the Bold Crimson. I had one of these. I was like, whatever. It'll do the job. Then I've got current time walking boots with minus speed increase. Make sure you get the minus speed increase and not any other stat. It has to be the 10% speed increase. We're looking at current time walking for the rings, and I've just put haste. I'm trying to get this haste as close to 23.5 or 24% as possible, and I'm trying to get the speed to 49% and then maximizing strength. This one's got versatility on it and haste. I'd ideally like a crit haste, but that's a lot of haste on it. So, and then I've enchanted it. This one you get from Draenor, Wallers of Draenor. It's just a random treasure. At any point, pause the video, look up the names, and you can find a very specific place where they drop. This one is from current time walking. It actually does a pretty decent amount of damage. I was surprised. It doesn't proc often, but when it does, it's absolutely brutal. On this character, I've got that's where I got the speed. As you can see, have a look. Equip increases your speed by 5 and a little bit of health regen. So you're not as powerful as your level 11. So you kind of have to make up for it in other ways. This is how I've done it. Life stealing, and this one's just life stealing. Just really good stats on this weapon. Yeah, so that's the current build. As far as best in slot food, smoked, it's just you max out classic cooking and you get this recipe from a quest in Silithus. If you want a video on that, I'll do that, but otherwise follow the WoW Professions guide. I'm gonna post a link in the description of this of how to follow the profession guide. It'll give you a well-fed buff that increases your strength. And yeah, it's really cheap to make. Like, I made 70, but I probably could have made more. There you go, that's the buff. 6 strength there. So that's what you need to worry about with cooking. And then with engineering, you've seen the tinkers I've used. Alchemy, I went Flask Master, it doesn't really matter, but I did it for this item here. It's a flask that never, you know, you can just keep using it forever. And it increases your strength by 4. So yeah, they're my 2 professions, engineering and alchemy. Cooking for food, swiftness potion used by the recipe on the auction house. What else have I got? I think that's it really. If I think of anything else, I'll probably put it in the comments below. But thanks everyone for, we got YouTube partner, or YouTube, whatever. We got our 500 subscribers, so I'll work out memberships later. We're trying to push for 1,000 subscribers so we can get like properly monetize the channel. And yeah, so thank you everyone who've been watching the videos, commenting, subscribing, liking. It's been huge the past 2 weeks, so thank you all for being here, and I'll see you in the next I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.